When I thought of running for Vice District Governor, the state of my own club was on my mind. I wanted to make sure that my club, where I had been president and chairman of a third of the committees, was going to remain in good standing. It will be a continual effort. Slowly, while working on enrollment, I made sure to highlight leadership qualities of members I was bringing in. We promised support to current President Bill Anderson with a strong treasurer and secretary. We were able to convince Lion Ryan, who is a past fraternity president, to go after Billy, and John, who is a past Eagle Scout, to go after Ryan, and another Lion to consider after John. Luckily, this plan led to 8 years of non-repeating presidents. Co-chairmanship was also an important feature. Our annual crab feed, because of COVID, was modified to 3 drive-through events. This allowed me to continue to be chair of one of them and allowed 2 other Lions to chair and get experience. I must admit minor heart palpitations did occur when I couldn't check the profit possibilities daily that were so important to the overall budget. I'll refer to that as the grip and power and control. Chairmanship of our 5K walk was handed off to Lion Ryan as well, with whom I had coached track. At the zone chair level, I give great praise to my predecessor, Deer Park Lion Ron. While I may have texted him up to 10 times a day, Lion Ron, as torch passer, was always very understanding, especially since our zone's biggest joint effort was the golf tournament, and I wanted to make sure that I was doing it justice. I would also follow Ron when serving as region chair. 2 months before I would start region chair, COVID and that 3 weeks of total uncertainty in the world took place. It was at that point that I branched off from the conventional norms. I made a region pin and went door to door to over 75 Lions with long-time service and 25 additional Lions, and did my first video. And man, after that, I was hooked. It took about 6 of those long-time Lions across the county to say, "Jeremy, you're going to make an amazing district governor someday." And I knew those Lions were young men and women during my grandfather's final years of Lionism, and had shared in a lot of years with my father as well. Those longtime Lions that were not always worried about title were signaling to me something as the unspoken torch passer. Being Carroll County Region 4 chair was an amazing opportunity, and it made me want to go out and do so much more for the grassroots level where I had forever lived. Enter some more heart palpitations. I found myself at the end of the year in June with 2 major projects starting, and I had to torch pass them off to Region Chair Rachel. One of the projects was a membership tent and event tent at the 4-H fair for 9 clubs, and the other was the Diabetic Alert Service Dog project. Committed to those causes, I must admit it was difficult to give up the reins, but entrusted in the next chair coming in, offering as much support as possible. And of course, Rachel did an amazing job. In fact, watching others experience the same intrinsic reward of accomplishment and service is an amazing feeling when being leader as torch passer. Our next segment is the Deep Creek Lions Club, who was on site in a pre-recorded tape at Wisp with their blind skiing and visually impaired skiing event. Let's go see what some of their action as leader, as developer, and promoter means.
This way.
How are you? I'm Joey Simpson. I'm the adult volunteer for the Lions Club and been a member for quite a while. Been through my stint as vice president and president. I operate a local business here, Deep Creek Mastercraft. That's my day job, and then have the pleasure of getting the kids out with our fellow volunteers as well. And today we have 2 from Southern Maryland, I believe, Westminster. and it's a beautiful day. We're happy to be working with Wisp, and they've been a great host for us for many years. And we're fortunate for our location because we're able to develop multiple activities for this area. We can do our boat auction, we can do the blind skier program, and then have various trails and things like that that we can move through our program with to offer different recreational activities. Our boat auction each year is our highest profiting donation income, so it allows us to do programs like this, like our summer camper program, blind skier program in the winter, and then different things as far as maintaining our trail system and our dog park.